everyone, it's Ava and I'm at San Diego Pride. This is actually my first San Diego Pride. I'm super excited, and for my first interview I am joined with, can you introduce yourself?
I'm Benjamin Nichols with the Hillcrest Business Association.
Great, thank you. Great introduction. What a great title you have. So as I was saying off camera, Hillcrest is kind of the West Hollywood of San Diego. I'm from LA, so that's what I say. And I think it's really important that each city or each county kind of has this truly safe space where Pride is celebrated. My first question is, this is so cool. You guys have a permanent Pride flag. Did you or the association have any doing in making that happen?
Yeah, we did. About in 2012, a group of the business folks got together and said, we need a Pride flag. We need it to be in a public space, on public property, to really declare that this is the heart of the LGBT community. And so our organization fundraised for the flag. It cost us $80,000. And we put it up in 2012, and we held a block party. And we're still holding it today, 8 years later. And the flag flies 24/7, 365 days a year. We fly the transgender flag, the leather pride flag. We fly the bisexual pride flag. We have a whole host of flags depending on the time of year. So lots of fun things, but it was paid for by business community contributions.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And it's so incredible and such a powerful statement, because obviously we have, Pride Month, and that actually takes place in June, but I think San Diego, I gotta give credit to my hometown. I'm actually from here. Like, we are amazing because we have Pride the next month, which is a statement about how Pride should be lived each and every day. So how does the association and just maybe San Diego County at large, how do you see that idea of, live proudly every day kind of manifest?
Well, Hillcrest is the heart of the LGBT community in San Diego, and it always has been. And we are really proud that once upon a time this was the heart of the LGBT community and the only safe place. That's not the case anymore, but still the cultural heart of the neighborhood. And so diversity, living your honest life, being who you want to be is foundational for this neighborhood. And so 365 days a year, you will see all sorts of people in the neighborhood, and we embrace them. And that's not just our drag queen community, which we love, it's all sorts of people, right? And we are welcoming of everybody as long as they're welcoming of everybody. So yeah, we're really excited about that.
Definitely, and like you said, I feel like San Diego and Hillcrest, you truly are welcoming of everybody. I've noticed. You can take that, or it's okay.
Stand by for Ben. Sorry.
Middle of an interview, guys. No, I'm kidding. So I think that a lot of times there are. Do you need to take it?
This is the best time for them to go back and meet the queens. They don't want to wait till the end of the show because they're afraid some of the queens are going to leave. I told them that they should be there till 11 p.m. till the block party ends, but
tell them to go and visit the queens after each of the queens' performances. That's the times that they'll have to visit the queens. There's no visiting the queens now, it's after the performances. Sorry about that.
You're fine. Exclusive info on where to catch the queens, although this isn't live, so sorry guys, it won't really help you out. And yeah, so basically, I feel like everybody needs to be accepting of everybody, and for so long the straight community along with the LGBTQ community have clashed, and that still happens unfortunately, but as we were talking off camera, you can be a straight ally.
That's right.
What do you think is the number one way someone who maybe doesn't live in LA or San Diego, or maybe lives in the Midwest where things aren't as progressive, how do you think they could be a straight ally to their community?
Well, there's a couple of ways, and the best way and the first way is to live a life that is accepting of others, right? That's really what the LGBT community is asking of the straight community. Let us be ourselves. And I think that there are a lot of folks that do that, and if you live in Hillcrest, that is part of the culture here. And most people who live in Hillcrest are straight. And most people who live in Hillcrest accept that is the culture here, and it is driven by the LGBT community, and we're excited about that. So if you live in the Midwest, or if you live somewhere else that's not Hillcrest or West Hollywood, that is the first thing you can do. Be accepting of others, whether that's a drag queen or a transgender person or just a nerdy person, or just let people live their honest life.
Exactly.
And so that's step one. Step two, there are a lot of ways to get involved. From participating at your local LGBT organization, college campuses, LGBT community centers, Be a volunteer at a Pride Parade. I mean, they're all over the country. Just get involved in a really supportive way. Don't try to be preachy about it. Don't try to be in charge. Just be supportive. And those are really, I think, what the community is looking for from the straight community. I've been lucky as a straight ally to be really hands-on in Hillcrest, but I know that the business community and the LGBT business community drive the train here. They asked for the flag, they paid for the flag. I did a lot of the grunt work, but they wanted it, and now we have it, and it's beautiful and gigantic.
Yeah, I mean, it is a true statement. Anyone can see it, you know?
Yep.
Like driving by or here, like right in front of us, it's so powerful. And I truly appreciate, being involved in such an important movement, because it is still a movement. Hopefully one day it won't even be called a movement because it will just be accepted by everyone. But thank you so much. And if you want to give a shout out to the Hillcrest Business Association, where we can find you on Instagram and Twitter, that would be great. Because I'm sure a lot of my viewers are here, so I'm sure they'd love to keep up for next year's activities.
So our Facebook page is Fabulous Hillcrest, and you can look us up on Twitter at Fabulous Hillcrest. That's our handle as well. I think we have an Instagram page, Fabulous Hillcrest. Cool. And that's really a great way to engage with what's going on in Hillcrest, find out more about the community. And we have some great, wonderful plans for this street, for the neighborhood at large.
Oh, yay.
One little tip. Here's a little tip.
Tell us.
Okay, at the base of the Pride flag, go down there and take a look.
Okay.
There is a monument that tells the story of the LGBT community in Hillcrest. And so you go around, and each of the panels is a different era, and it tells the story, and then the final thing in the story is the raising of the flag. We're going to do some future panels that tell different parts of the story down the road, but take a look at that. It's really fun.
Sure, I love that. I'm going to have to go read it and post it and all that good stuff.
Yeah, take a look at it. And it really gives you a good sense. It's not the history of the LGBT movement. It's LGBT community in our neighborhood.
Hillcrest.
Yeah.
It's a great place to be. It's a fabulous place to be, right?
Fabulous Hillcrest, that's right.
Well, thank you so much for your time, and again, congratulations on being a part of this event. It's so cool.
All right, thank you. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.